Hello everybody, my name is Jared Weathers and this is the Weathers Media Podcast. There's no Dak Ryan today. I don't know why, but we have Aaron Ament, the TCBW World Champion.
Hello everyone. Lovely to be on this podcast as always.
Yeah, because this is the only thing you do during the week. You wait for this to come up.
Yeah, I know.
So this, I've actually been a little busy lately, but we're getting this out. It's the day before. It's Thursday, September the 6th, not, the Wednesday we usually do this show. But
little time constraints, I guess.
A little bit, but you know what? That's fine. We're doing it, and that's the point.
Exactly.
So first, I want to kind of get your opinion on some things that happened on the weekly WWE shows.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with Raw.
Raw.
The big thing: Bellas versus the Riot Squad. The Bellas are back. They're wrestling again.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Because when Brie retired, air quotes retired, you knew it wasn't going to be forever, because she just wanted to have a baby, and she did. Birdie Joe Danielson. Been through this a lot. But yeah, Bellas are back, and I'm glad. I'm happy for the Bellas, actually.
Really?
Especially with Brie and Daniel with their feud with Miz and Maurice.
I don't like this feud.
No?
No, but we'll get into that on SmackDown when we go over that.
Yeah. I guess Seth Rollins sustained an injury on Raw.
We're not there yet.
I'm just saying we're talking about Raw.
I'm going through it. I'm going through the show.
You're going in order.
I have all the shows up. We're going through it.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
So Chad Gable needed a new partner, so he teamed up with Bobby Roode, and they beat the Ascension.
Not a bad choice.
I was mad when I like the Ascension, and they just keep getting buried by people, and it makes me upset.
I feel like if they left WWE and went to Ring of Honor, that would be a good bet for them.
That or TNA or literally anything else at this point would be better.
Honestly, I would love to see them in Impact Wrestling because Impact's getting better and better.
Yeah, they are. They really are. Alexa Bliss defeats Natalya, and I feel like Natalya just needs to retire at this point.
Or just go somewhere else instead of WWE, because she's been with WWE her whole career. But again, it wouldn't be bad for her to retire. She's had a great career.
Yeah, 10 years?
10... About, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know.
But the point is, she's been with WWE her entire career. She's had 10 years, which isn't really bad for, a woman's wrestler.
No, not at all. She's accomplished so much, too, in that many years. I'm happy for her, Natalya.
Unless she turns heel, then I'll be okay with that. But this whole babyface thing's not working for her.
But can she turn heel, Because I feel if she turned heel on Ronda, that would be a good thing.
Exactly.
But will they?
No, they won't.
They won't because...
They need tag teams for their new division.
Yeah. Yeah.
The B team lose their titles to Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
I saw that. B team was a great tag. Well, they're still a great tag team, but I feel like they'll get their rematch at Hell in a Cell.
They better, because I
hope they do.
I love the B team.
They better because B team, great tag team.
My favorite part about Raw though is that Drake Maverick is the new AOP.
I know. I didn't expect that at all.
I love it because he dressed up like him and.
So, what does that mean for 205 Live then? Is he still the general manager of 205 Live, or what's going on with that?
I'm not sure, honestly. I think he might be.
It says on here he's still the general manager of 205 Live, but I mean, since he's with Akam and Razor, like, it was a shock too, because, you know, he's dressed like them. You know, Paul Ellering, when he managed them, he just wore a suit.
Well, that's Paul Ellering. He's long past being a wrestler.
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, Drake Maverick, just the way he... Wow, I honestly didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I mean, he looks pretty good in that garb, though. I gotta be honest.
It even says on the WWE app, now this is unexpected. Drake Maverick, having won raves from the WWE Universe over the last 6 months as the general manager of 205 Live, has apparently decided to expand his portfolio by taking on managerial duties for AOP on Raw.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I hope they run with this in a good way.
Right.
So, because if they mess this up, man, this is gonna look bad on AOP.
Yeah.
And Drake Maverick.
HBK came out and returned to Monday Night Raw. And then, you know, Undertaker comes out and basically says if he comes out of retirement, then he'll put Shawn Michaels down, just like he's gonna put Triple H down at the Super Show in Australia.
Yes, I cannot wait for the Super Show down in Melbourne, Australia. It's gonna be great. I don't want Shawn Michaels to come out of retirement, but I'd like to see him in one more match. At least one more match, and then he hangs up the boots for good.
Well, you're gonna see him at the Super Show because he is going to be the special guest referee for this match.
Is it a Hell in a Cell?
No, shut up. Stop it. Shut up. No.
Okay.
Sasha Banks and Bayley, for some reason, they don't have a tag team name, even though they are a tag team right now.
I thought they were called the Boston Hug Connection.
No, shut up. No, that's stupid. That's the dumbest thing ever.
I'm not saying I'm with it. I'm just saying that was the name.
I don't... No, because they don't come out to that. They come out to Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Well, that's stupid.
It is stupid.
They need a good tag team name, but instead of the Boston Hug Connection, even though they don't come out to that name.
I feel like they're just trying to rip off the 90s every chance they get at this point.
90s. Yeah, 90s and the 80s and all that, yeah. I feel. And then Dana Brooke bailed on Titus Worldwide.
Well, that's because they were yelling at her.
Yeah, so I wouldn't blame them.
Sasha Banks and Bayley defeat Dana Brooke and Ember Moon. Ember Moon, yes. I feel like she should be put in the title picture because she's better than this tag team stuff.
I agree. I feel if you draft her to SmackDown, put her in a thing with Charlotte.
No.
Then no. Do you think she should be Raw Women's Champion?
Yeah, I think if you put Ember Moon against Ronda, you know, eventually Ronda loses to Ember. It'll help her. It'll help her elevate to a new level than beating Charlotte. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Plus, Ember Moon, I feel like Ember Moon is one of those women that could actually beat Ronda in a real fight.
Oh, definitely. Totally. Yeah, she's one tough person.
Braun Strowman defeats Finn Balor in the main event.
Wow.
Obviously, because Braun Strowman is like 5 times the size of Finn Balor.
Right.
And then, the Shield returns after being arrested earlier in the night. They return to Raw, and then they just get beat down by the heel locker room.
Yeah, crazy.
With KO, who returned on this show.
Yeah, I did not expect that to happen. And
he came back, beat up Bobby Lashley, Jinder Mahal beat up Bobby Lashley, and then later KO comes out with the rest of the heel locker room to beat up the Shield. That's It's stupid.
It is, because, I mean, he quit the week prior.
Yeah, 1 week.
Well, I feel like if they would have did this right, they would have had him wait like a month or so.
Yeah, like last time.
Or yeah, exactly. But now they had to do it so quickly. Right here, Rollins took a Van Door to the face.
I don't think.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, But before that, they threw him into the van, shattering the glass.
I believe that's what caused the injury. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
it was.
Injury is.
His arm was bloody after he got thrown into the.
Yeah, I saw that. But I don't know.
That's the injury. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well,
he got thrown into the window and it shattered unexpectedly.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
it wasn't a gimmick window.
Was not supposed to happen.
No.
Shades of Goldberg.
I think they overshot it. I think he was supposed to just hit the side and fall out.
Yeah, they threw him into the window instead of the metal.
Like, fuck you.
And then he ate a door by Ziggler.
Crazy. I like this side of violence now. It's I love it, honestly. It makes me want to watch more.
Well, this could set up a 6-man tag team match, maybe at Survivor Series.
Possibly. Yeah, but who would be Ziggler and McIntyre's partner? Would it be Strowman? Would it be KO? Would it be...
It'd be Strowman.
You think so?
Well, I mean, they came out on the show together. They're all friends now.
Yeah. That's insane, though, how he...
But I'll tell you what, Braun Strowman's definitely a heel now.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna be a while before he can turn back to a face.
I feel like him being a heel and the champion would be a good bet for Strowman.
Yeah.
Since we couldn't do it with Reigns, we tried turning Reigns heel again. It didn't really work. So now the Shield went from a heel turn to a face turn in the span of 1 week.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like WWE is rushing things too much.
Oh yeah, they definitely are.
Same with the Becky Lynch heel turn. It was great, and now they're just like brushing it off.
Was it great?
I feel the way she did it was great.
She came out to pops.
But I'm talking about when she turned heel at SummerSlam. But the response she got was a face response, but heel tactics.
Which means she's a tweener.
Yeah.
Which she is right now.
Yeah. I see Becky more as a face, honestly, because she's loved by the fans. She can't really be heel right now.
That's why she's a tweener.
Do like really bad to be a good heel.
That's why she's a tweener.
Right.
She's not heel or face. She's shades of gray, like an actual person.
Like Big Show. He doesn't know what he is.
A Big Show is gonna retire. He hasn't been on TV since he fought Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he's gonna return at the Rumble and have one last hurrah. Not win the Rumble, obviously, but just, be in the Rumble.
We're gonna go on to SmackDown now.
Yes.
The show starts off with Daniel Bryan with Brie Bella, and he defeats Andrade Cien Almas.
Good for Daniel. And did you see that knee strike Brie Bella hit on Zelina Vega?
No.
Oh my god.
I did not.
Really shot her knee into her face.
Well, you know what, dude? Brie Bella is... I don't think she's ever been like a wrestler. I think she's more been like a strong style ever since she started.
Yeah.
Naomi defeats Peyton Royce, which is weird because she's been getting beaten up so much.
Yeah. And then Asuka returned.
Yes.
Asuka came back.
Yep. I don't really care about Asuka.
Laid waste to both Billie Kay and Peyton Royce without the help from Naomi. You know,
I feel like it's just a waste of everybody.
I feel too. Especially Asuka, since we haven't seen her in a while too.
What did she out with an injury?
I believe so. Yeah, she was out with an injury or something.
Something.
And she came out with a huge pop. So I mean, I'm glad she's back.
The best thing about SmackDown though was R-Truth looking for Carmella.
Oh God.
I loved it.
Apparently Ellsworth was at SmackDown.
I don't care about Ellsworth. I'm talking about R-Truth.
I don't either. I'm just saying. And he defeated The Miz.
Yes, we will get to that.
Yes.
The best part about R-Truth being on shows is that he's a comedic character, and he's actually funny.
Exactly. Like, he makes me laugh every time, even though when I know he's being stupid, it's funny.
Yeah, like, I came into the part where he walks up to Carmella and asks her where Carmella is. And she's like, I am Carmella, and he's like, oh, do you want to have a match with me? This is so funny. I love Ty Dillinger with R-Truth. It just makes everything better.
Yeah, Ty Dillinger was just standing there looking at him like, that is Carmella, you know, like, is that dumb?
It was so funny.
It was. I think the Samoa Joe AJ Styles brawl was probably one of the best segments on SmackDown this week. Joe cutting a vicious promo, you know, and thinking AJ Styles not in Detroit, but then his music hits and out comes AJ Styles up in Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan, lay waste to Samoa Joe. I'm excited for their match at Hell in a Cell. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not.
I just don't like how the rivalry, the story is going. You know.
I just don't like any of it because you know Samoa Joe's gonna win eventually.
Yeah. Eventually he will win the title. But I just,
because if he doesn't win the title, then he's just nothing.
no. And Samoa Joe's one of the greatest wrestlers out there. On the WWE roster and on any roster, actually.
Rusev Day defeated the Usos Insanity in Triple Threat Tag Team Tournament match.
I feel with Rusev Day winning, it's a good thing for them. But really, it kills the momentum of Sanity.
But
really.
Does it though? Because did Sanity have any momentum at all?
Yeah, they had some.
But not enough.
Killed the Usos' momentum because I mean the Usos, you know, they're a great tag team, obviously.
They remind me of the Briscoes.
Usos?
Yeah.
I can see that
comparison. They're brothers.
They're both brothers.
They were faces for a long time and just wasn't working. Then they turned heel and they just became a lot better.
And they lay waste to every tag team in the division, basically.
Yeah. And their promos got a lot better, just like the Briscoes.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love the Uso penitentiary stuff that they do, and it's just. And then afterwards, the Bar arrived on the stage, laughing at their opponents because Rusev Day and the Bar will face next week to determine who challenges the New Day at Hell in a Cell.
I hope it's Rusev Day.
I feel like we will see Rusev Day versus the New Day.
And we will be doing predictions for Hell in a Cell.
Yes, we will.
And we still have to figure out a punishment for that.
There will be definitely a punishment for Hell in a Cell.
Let's not talk about this week's punishment.
No. You still gotta do your all-in punishment.
R-Truth defeated The Miz.
Yes. And then due to distraction from Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, but still, R-Truth defeated The Miz.
Yep. He did. He defeated The Miz.
It's in the record books.
I think it's weird that they're feuding now. Or not, they're not feuding, but they had a match, even though they were tag team partners 7 years ago.
Yeah. Crazy.
They should be tag team partners. That would be awesome.
They were a great tag team. I love them as a tag team.
The Awesome Truth should get back together.
They were honestly the greatest heels of 2011.
Still, well, Miz is still one of the greatest heels of all time.
Probably the best talker there is.
On the roster right now, definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Out of every, like, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, 205 Live, you know.
Does 205 Live even count at this point?
The best one.
But good job, Truth. You're probably not listening to this, but but thank you for being so good. We're gonna talk about NXT now, as I have all these lined up here.
Shoot, gotta go to NXT. I didn't watch NXT. I saw the results.
All right.
I'm looking at them right now.
So Chris Hero, I'm not gonna call by his name because I hate it.
I prefer Chris Hero.
Chris Hero defeats Kona Reeves. Is that how you say it? Kona?
Yeah, Kona Reeves.
Okay, Kona Reeves. Chris Hero is probably one of the best on the NXT roster at the moment.
I agree. Him turning heel a few weeks back or so honestly was a good thing for Chris Hero because he's tired of being put in the back, you know, back of the line and all that, when honestly he should be in line for the NXT Championship.
He should be NXT champion.
He's worked his ass off for over 10 years
to
get to WWE.
He definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
The Forgotten Sons, Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake. Blake's finally back on TV.
I'm happy for Wesley Blake. He's been gone for a long time, so is Steve Cutler. And we have a new tag team, the Forgotten Sons.
With Jason Ryder.
It's great. Yeah.
I said Ryder. He's related to Zach.
Jackson Riker.
Yeah.
I see it.
Defeated the Street Profits, Montez Ford, and Angelo Dawkins.
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Ask away.
Are the Street Profits good?
Like, what do you mean? Like, are they good guys or are they a good
No.
team?
Are they good wrestlers?
Angelo Dawkins is. I've seen him in his NXT days before he was in the Street Profits, when he was tagging with, he was in another tag team before Street Profits.
Oh.
But, Angelo Dawkins is a good wrestler. Montez Ford, he's okay. I mean, his frog splash is good, but I mean, other than that, he doesn't have much charisma in the ring.
If you can't do a good frog splash, you shouldn't be wrestling. I just gotta say that.
Right. But yeah, I mean, for their style, they're good wrestlers.
I know we talked about this off air, but I feel like the Street Profits is a rip-off of Crime Time from the late 2000s.
How ironic, because they're actually still wrestling as Crime Time, but instead of Y, it's an I.
Right, they spell it differently.
So that way they don't get sued by Vince.
I do think that's really funny that they still wrestle as the tag team.
I love it. I feel like, do you think we will see a potential Crime Time versus Street Profits match? Possibly a takeover?
We could. I don't know if it'd be a take. You probably have to wait for the Street Profits to get called up to the main roster, but
that's true.
But I feel like that'd be really cool to see. 4 black guys in the ring and they're not trying to stab each other.
Fucking New Jack.
New Jack. Why do you gotta be crazy?
God. You fucking bitch.
You mark. So there is a very good match I really want to talk about. Ricochet and Pete Dunne.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both putting their championships on the line. It's in 2 weeks on NXT TV.
Oh my god! So it's Ricochet versus Pete Dunne for
title
for title.
Yeah, title for title. Whoever wins,
oh my god,
gets the other's title. Yeah.
Oh my god! Well, you're taking British strong style with Lucha Libre mixed with technical. That's going to be a great match.
It is.
I'm excited. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now, hearing this, I'm still excited for this match.
2 weeks on NXT.
I'm going to say Ricochet is going to take it all.
I don't know. I feel like Pete Dunne's going to win this one.
You think so?
I mean, Pete Dunne isn't a high flyer. He's a brawler, so he's going to want to keep Ricochet grounded.
He's the bruiserweight.
If Ricochet gets to fly at least once, it's over for Pete.
Oh yeah, if he hits that 630 senton, you're done.
Yeah, it's over.
You're fucked.
But what's really funny is Ricochet is American. Pete Dunne is from the UK.
Exactly.
So if Ricochet wins, could we see him on NXT UK?
Possible. I mean, it's the NXT United Kingdom Championship. You can't have NXT UK without that title.
But then...
So I'd say if Ricochet wins, you will definitely see him on NXT UK.
But then if, obviously Pete will be on NXT UK. But if he wins, then he will be featured on both NXT and NXT UK.
So will Ricochet.
Right, well, Ricochet is already going to be on the original NXT.
Yeah. I don't know, that's a tough one because, they're both really good. And
it would just be a lot of flying back and forth, really.
I feel like Undisputed Era is going to get involved and cause a disqualification.
Maybe.
So no title change will happen.
Or we could see a title change and just... I honestly don't know what's gonna happen.
It's unanticipated. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen because there are so many options that can happen. Like I said, Undisputed Era can get involved, cause a DQ, no title change. Ricochet could become the very first ever non-UK wrestler to be the UK champion, or you can have Pete Dunne become the first UK wrestler to be the North American champion. It's so many options.
There are the War Raiders had a vignette where they had a dire warning for the Undisputed Era, probably for their tag team titles, which the War Machine,
Dragon,
not War Raiders, War Machine will most likely win those titles because they're big dudes.
Yeah, War Machine against Red Dragon.
Yeah, that's basically what it is too.
Well, I mean, Bobby Fish has got to come back soon. Obviously, he's getting better, so we could possibly see a potential Ring of Honor rematch.
Yeah, we can. We'll see what happens here in the next few weeks. He might return at NXT Takeover before Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And the main event, Kairi Sane defeated Trish Adora.
Trish Adora, I believe is her name.
Kairi Sane, I haven't really seen her wrestle much. You can take this.
I like Kairi Sane. She was in the very first ever Mae Young Classic. She won it against Shayna Baszler in the finals. How ironic, because at TakeOver Brooklyn 4, Shayna Baszler wrestled Kairi Sane.
And Kairi Sane won the Women's Championship.
Yeah. Yep. Her style, strong style, is good. She has a really good elbow drop. Honestly, it's called the Insane Elbow, but again, Kairi Sane is a great wrestler. I love her. It's hard to explain,
Right.
But yeah, she's well worth to watch. Her entrance is honestly like the coup de grace, besides her wrestling.
A brawl then erupted. Baszler knocked Sane off her feet. I think Baszler versus Kairi Sane, like a rematch for TakeOver before Survivor Series, would be really cool.
I feel this so too.
Or War Games. When's War Games coming back? We need to get that back.
Right?
I really like the first one that they had.
We missed a match on here.
What match?
Velveteen Dream and Johnny Gargano.
Oh, maybe that was the main event. Oh, that was the main event.
Yeah.
Velveteen Dream.
Our bad.
Well, usually NXT only has 3 matches. I didn't know they had 4.
Three to 4. It depends on how many vignettes or promos they cut, or time constraints too.
Oh, well, Velveteen Dream actually defeated Johnny Gargano. Dream versus Ciampa for the NXT title?
I can see it. I feel Velveteen Dream needs to be NXT champion before he gets bumped out to the main roster. It has to happen. If they don't put him as NXT champion at all, and then just get him to the main roster, it will be a complete waste.
True.
That's how I feel.
Oh, you're totally right. I haven't really. Well, I seen him watch it once, and he was pretty good. I gotta say.
Yeah, I never liked Velveteen Dream at all at first, but then I got used to him, and Velveteen Dream is a great wrestler. He's come so far. He was on Tough Enough.
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah.
Patrick Clark. He's definitely come a long way.
I think it's funny that a black guy's named Patrick. You don't really see that much.
And it's a common white name.
Exactly.
Like, yeah. I kind of also wanted to talk about this because WWE posted about it. Burt Reynolds, the loved famous actor who was Smokey and the Bandit. He was in The Longest Yard and Boogie Nights. And he turned
down Han Solo.
Yeah. I can't believe he did that.
I know.
Imagine if he... that's crazy. He sadly passed away a few hours ago today.
Yes.
He was actually the guest ring announcer for Bret Hart against Yokozuna at WrestleMania 10 in Madison Square Garden. WWE's, I love his movies, especially Smokey and the Bandit, Longest Yard. I've never seen Boogie Nights, so I don't know how good that is.
That really wasn't his movie. That was Marky Mark's movie.
Yeah. But again, we're sad to know about Burt Reynolds passing.
He was, 82, right? 83?
82.
82. I was right the first time.
Right. It was out of nowhere. I found out from Instagram, Ric Flair.
Yeah, and you told me, and I looked it up, and it was true.
Yeah. I didn't believe it at first. I was like... I was shocked. Couldn't
believe it. But you know what? He had a long life. He had a...
Yes,
he had what we would call in the wrestling industry a Hall of Fame career. So
I'd say put him in the Hall of Fame celebrity wing next year.
He definitely should.
Also, Total Divas is coming back on the 18th, right?
I think so. I think it's the 18th.
It's either the 18th or the 28th. I gotta check. But yeah, what season are they in? 13?
No.
They're
16,
higher than
17,
that.
Something like that.
Yeah, season 17 of Total Divas.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. So are you. We love Total Divas.
I love Total Divas.
I do too.
Love it.
Love it.
I like it a lot.
He got me hooked to it. Okay, Lloyd Christmas.
Alrighty then. Alright, so, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. The all-in predictions.
Yes. Let's talk about who got what right.
Okay, I am very, very sad to say Dak Ryan had 7 predictions correct, which is a lot of the card. Aaron
most of the card
had 6 predictions right
without even watching the pay-per-view. Come on.
And I, Jared Weathers, had 2 predictions right. 2. That's it.
Oh my, I don't even want to know which ones you had because I don't want it to ruin, because we still gotta watch all of it. Sorry to interrupt, but WWE on August 30th they announced that Eve Torres, Gracie, gave birth to a baby boy. So congratulations to Eve.
Yay! I don't give a fuck.
I think we're more excited when Carl Anderson's hot Asian wife had a baby.
Yeah. Because Carl Anderson's actually in the WWE, Eve. You cheated on Zach. I'm still mad about that.
And you kicked him in the nuts at Wrestle fucking Mania.
What a bitch.
WWE Network added All-Star Wrestling to the network.
Really?
Yes. 66 episodes of All-Star Wrestling.
And yet we don't have Velocity.
What the fuck are you doing, WWE?
Come on, WWE. Get your head out of your ass. Let's do this. Let's go.
And then they added a fucking collection for Stephanie McMahon because it's the month of September and her birthday's in September. What day is it, Jared?
Shut the fuck up.
My birthday, yeah. I share a birthday with Stephanie McMahon, ladies and gentlemen.
We know.
Yeah.
You fucking Mark.
Whatever. Is there any other wrestling news that you want to talk about?
The WWE 2K19 roster reveal, day 2,
yes.
What came out today.
Yes.
Lana is finally a playable character on the new game.
Lana Day.
I am so happy.
I am too. It's about time that she's not just a manager. So,
yeah.
The superstars that we have that are 100% confirmed, I'm actually going to go down these pictures that WWE app have, and I'm just going to go through it as quick as I can. In English, obviously the cover guy, AJ Styles.
Right.
Akira Tozawa.
Yes.
Alexander Wolf of Sanity. Andrade Cien Almas, but surprisingly no Zelina Vega as a playable character. And then we have Arya Davari. Okay. Asuka. Becky Lynch. Big E. Billie Kay. Brie Bella. Carmella. Cedric Alexander, the current Cruiserweight champion. Cesaro of the Bar. Charlotte Flair, the SmackDown Women's champion. Chris Jericho has been confirmed for 2K19.
Yeah, I think he's going to get taken out of the game.
You think so?
Well, I mean, he has a lot of backstage heat at WWE now for appearing at All
Yeah,
In.
from... Shh, we don't need to know that. We haven't watched it yet.
I don't care. We
either.
fucking missed
I don't
it.
care
So.
The way he showed up at All In was perfect.
It was amazing, dude.
I saw the clip and I was like, holy fuck. Anyways, we got Daniel Bryan and Bryan Danielson. Drew Gulak, 205 Live, No Fly Zone. Epico Cologne. Eric Young of Sanity. Gran Metalik. Gotta hate these ads. Harper. Hideo Itami. Jack Gallagher. We have the Bludgeon Brothers, so they are the Bludgeon Brothers in the game. They're not just Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. We got the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy.
Yes.
Jey Uso in the Uso Penitentiary. We got Jimmy Uso in their badass get up.
Yep.
Attire. Of course, John Cena is in the game. No fucking surprise there. Kalisto. Kane. Okay. Carl Anderson or Abs Anderson, if you want to technical.
No, nobody call him that at all.
Just kidding. Killian Dane or Big Damo. Big Damo. Kofi Kingston. Lana, as we just talked about, Lana is a playable character. Yes. Congratulations to her. Lindsay Dorado, which is actually Rusev's Carl Anderson's favorite cruiserweight, not Rusev's.
Yeah.
Luke Gallows. Speaking of Luke Gallows, he's in the game.
He is in
I'm
the
surprised.
game.
You know what would have been a funny rib?
What?
If they announced him as Festus in the game.
That was so awesome.
That would have been hilarious.
Oh my god!
And we have the beautiful, eccentric Mandy Rose. Maurice is a playable character and a manager. We got Mustafa Ali.
Yep.
Who had a great match at WrestleMania with Cedric Alexander. Probably the best match that wasn't on the main card that should have been.
Yep.
We have the Glow Girl herself, Naomi. I was about to say himself. My bad.
That was so funny.
I'm kind of... We got Nikki Bella coming straight from her breakup with JC, John Cena.
Yep.
We got Noam Dar.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure we've already announced that before, earlier. We got, oh my god.
What?
Guess who's a playable character? Paige.
Yeah, of course she's a playable character. Why wouldn't she be?
I don't know. We got Peyton Royce of the Iconics. She's a beauty. We got Primo Cologne.
We have both of the Iconics.
Ooh. Yes, we do.
Idiot.
Randy Keith Orton. Randy Orton. Well, Randy Orton.
Randall Keith
got,
Orton.
Then we got Rowan.
Yep.
R-Truth. Dig it. Rusev Day. Of course, Rusev's in the game.
Rusev Day. Yeah, man.
And we got the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Shane McMahon. That's not a surprise. Then we got Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised his career got saved because of CM Punk. It's
Who?
insane what one person can do. Sheamus, so we have the bar in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Shelton Benjamin makes his WWE game return after years. The last game he was in, I believe, was SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 or 2008. Or no. 2010 was actually his last game.
So 8 years.
Either that one or 2010 or 2011. Because he was let go from WWE shortly after. Then we got Shinsuke Nakamura. Then we got Sin Cara. And we got Sonya Deville.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice one. Nice one. And then we got Tamina Snuka. The Miz, obviously, the A-lister, has to be in the game.
Does he, though?
Then we got... I'd say so. Then we got TJP. And then we got Tony Nese of 205 Live.
Did you miss Maurice?
I said her earlier.
I wasn't sure. I'm not even paying attention to you anymore.
Oh, well, yeah. Then we got Ty Dillinger, the perfect 10, not so perfect 10.
10.
Then we got the Doctor himself, Xavier Woods.
Dr. Xavier Woods, yep.
Yep. And then we got Adam Cole, baby! Akam.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop this right now. If you want to see all of the playable characters, go to IGN, WWE, or Up, Down, Down. Watch Day 1, Day 2, Day 3 will be next week. And I just want to say...
I believe they're doing Legends and NXT people.
I just want to say thank you everybody for listening. We have gone almost 44 minutes. Over 44 minutes. So thank you, everyone.
I love it when we go that far.
My name is Jared Weathers. For Aaron Alment, pre-order WWE 2K19 and be AJ Styles for $1 million. Thank you, everybody. Good night or good day.
Good night.
It's gonna be
Bye and good night.
It's gonna be uploaded at like 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Oh my god. Well, we hit the deadline just right.
Yes, we did. It's gonna be uploaded in like 11 hours.
Gosh. Fucking hit the deadline. We did it!
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop, too sweet. Whoop whoop.
Well, like, usually, I put it on Spotify and SoundCloud and YouTube, and like Spotify, I can't like do the time, so it just comes out in the morning.
Right. Like with YouTube, you can.
And with with SoundCloud you can, but like you can't do it with Spotify.
Guess who tried to fucking follow me on Instagram today?
Who?
Derek.
Oh my god.
I blocked him. I thought I had him blocked, but I guess I didn't, so I blocked him.
I love how he just keeps commenting on our match.
Yeah, that just adds up the views.
It does. He's so stupid.
Did you see Rey Mysterio's all-in attire?
Yeah, he was Wolverine.
I loved it. I loved his attire.
Did you not know who he was?
No, I knew who he was. I was just asking if you saw his attire.
Yeah, it's the original Wolverine from the comic books.
Yeah, I loved it.
He was great.
He looked awesome in that attire.
Dude, I cannot wait for All In 2.
Oh my god. We didn't even watch All In yet, and I'm already anticipated for All In 2.
I probably won't watch All In.
No?
No.
Someone uploaded it on YouTube.
I mean, I can watch it, I probably won't.
No. Eventually you might, you never know.
I don't know, maybe. Maybe on like...
It pissed us off so much that we couldn't watch it.
Well, maybe on like a day off when I'm like playing games or something, I'll watch it, but...
Yeah. I guess they announced like the ratings for the 0 Hour.
Yeah, dude, was it 196,000?
Something like that. I didn't watch the video for it, but I guess it did actually fare.
Well, I did watch the video, and it was about they said 196,000 people watched it.
Oh wow, that's not bad at all.
They had
I think
over 11,000 people in that building.
Yeah, 11.
I forgot I forgot the whole number. I just remember the 11,000 part.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Like, imagine if they announced All In 2 for Madison Square Garden.
I mean, that'd still only be 15,000 people.
Yeah.
It should come to Detroit now.
Honestly, it should. If it does, we're fucking going.
There's so much history in Detroit in wrestling, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. Just like, hockey in Detroit, you can't beat that.
Well, you can have wrestling.
Right.
Or football.
Yeah.
Or baseball. Baseball goes back even farther.
Yeah. I mean, it is America's pastime.
I don't really understand how it is, but sure.
I feel like wrestling is more America's pastime. Even
No,
though it did
it's
get
football.
started in Greek.
Football.
Yeah,
the more people watch football.
Football too. Yeah, football. American football, obviously. Duh.
No. Idiot. Oh, jeez, my leg's cramping. Fuck.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
What the hell?
What?
David Arquette is wrestling again?
Really, dude? How old is that dude?
I don't fucking know.
He's old.
He is old. Northeast Wrestling. There's wrestlers called King Brian and Anthony Battle against David Arquette and the Hurricane.
It might be just a one-off.
Probably. If he's wrestling full-time there, what the fuck?
I don't think he is.
No, he did win the WCW World Championship.
No, don't ever talk about that.
That's a harmless rip.
That wasn't a rip, though. It happened. It's real.
I'm just saying. I know. Fuck yeah. Right, but with the rich salon money. That will never happen. Ever.
Not anymore.
Nope, he fucked up. That's just funny. Oh, I got it. 11,263.
Oh.
Brian Cage just posted it on his Instagram.
Yeah. So David Arquette on July 15th made his wrestling return.
Wow. That's
And
crazy.
Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Wow. I've seen some of their stuff on the Fight app. It's not bad. It's alright. You know.
That was the first NWA show since TNA.
Yeah. Wow, Rey Mysterio, for Throwback Thursday, 19 minutes ago, he just posted a picture when he was in AAA, when he was 19 years old.
Oh wow.
He was kind of fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, I mean, he's what, almost 50 now?
Ray?
Yeah.
Almost 50?
Yeah.
Maybe in his 40s. No
Late
way.
40s.
Guess who was that? Guess who was that all in?
Who?
Paul Shear.
Oh, I know. I watch BTE. You don't watch BTE.
I do when I have the time.
When
But he took a
when
he
don't
took
you
a
have the
picture with
time?
Rey Mysterio.
What do you
I
do
don't-
during the day?
I have a 2-year-old stepdaughter to take care of.
You can still watch it. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, she runs around the house all over, and it's hard to keep up with her. It's not easy.
I don't even understand how you're a dad. Jesus Christ.
I'm not a dad, I'm a step.
It's not easy. It's like the easiest thing in the world. Just make sure they don't
No.
die. Jesus Christ. You ain't gotta run around with her. God.
Well, good points.
And he's 43. Yeah, it's 7 years from being 50.
Wow. And he's still at the top of his game.
Sure.
Kind of, I guess. Another harmless rib.
So I told my dad this one time about Rey Mysterio's name.
Like Which
where
one?
where it comes from, Rey Mysterio.
Oh, his uncle?
Yeah, and he thought I meant like that his uncle was his dad or some stupid thing. I was like, no, you idiot. Okay, that's just he took his name.
He gave it to him.
Yeah,
Because at first he was wrestling under the name Colibri, which means hummingbird.
right.
And who would honestly take hummingbird seriously?
El Nino though, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But then he became Rey
Well, I mean,
Mysterio 2 and Rey Mysterio Jr. and then he changed the I to a Y, and that's what he goes by now.
Yeah, and he's still considered Rey Mysterio Jr. He just has
Yeah.
the Y, and
Yeah.
so, which I like that he still has the Junior incorporated in it. But once he goes back to WWE, they'll take the Junior out.
Right, because they own the name without the Junior and he owns the name with the Junior.
Yeah, which I don't understand why they can't just let... Because it's going to be his last few years of wrestling, and just let him have the name, you know?
Well, I mean, he's probably going to be signed to a Legends contract. After
Yeah,
he
most
retires.
definitely. Most definitely he'll be given a Legends contract.
Yeah, we should probably end the recording.
Oh, you're still recording?
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Oh!
Yeah.
Right.
But it's going on like 54 minutes now, so
Oh, whoops.
I think I'm just going to end it and then we'll just talk or whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just going to do that.
I didn't know you were still recording.
Yeah, I do it sometimes. Just like it's like extra content.
Right.